What is up, YouTube? It's Zar-Kombat, man. We're live. It's the UFC 323 recap, man. What a weekend! What an incredible performance by Piotr Jan. I almost can't even put it into words, man. It's just, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I didn't even expect. I did not expect Piotr Jan to have anything from Marab, but let me wait for a few more people to hop on the live, and I'll continue. I think my camera might not be working properly though. I did say these are the last few days that I'll be using my phone. I do have the webcam. I've got the laptop. I've got everything. I just still need to set it up properly. But again, man, let me introduce myself to the two people on the live stream. Shout out to the two people on the live stream. Four people right now. Yo, guys, please tell me if you can see me clearly, man. I am using my phone. I know it's a bit blurry, but yeah, man, we're doing the best we can, but with what we've got for now. Okay, man, I do have the webcam. I do have the laptop. I will be live streaming properly, man. By the end of this week, man. By the end of this week. But yeah, it's Zar-Kombat. Welcome to the UFC 323 recap. Guys, what a night of fights last week Saturday, man. What a night of fights. Piotr Jan, he did it. I did not believe. I was rooting for him, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I did not believe in Piotr Jan. I didn't believe he was gonna have anything from Marab. Obviously, Marab fighting 4 times in 1 year. There was obviously I felt like there would be a difference in his performance, but I didn't think Piotr Jan could have anything from Marab, man. But he dominated Marab. He legit mogged Marab for 5 rounds. Mogged Marab for 5 rounds, man. Um, so that was crazy, man. There's this guy in the chat with a whole lot of crazy comments, man. But yo, 3 people in the live. Stay tuned. Let me go fill up my water bottle, man. Just came back from the gym. Straight from the 9 to 5. Hit the gym. We're back. We're live. Yeah, man. Zar-Kombat UFC 323 live stream. Actually, recap. Yo, Shangsha's in the chat. Yo, Shangsha, my brother. How you doing, man? Can you see me clearly? Please tell me if you can see me clearly, guys. It feels like my stream might be lagging a bit. I've got a bit of an internet problem where I'm at. Um, but yeah, man, UFC 323 last weekend. Incredible performance, guys. I keep on saying this. Incredible performance by Piotr Jan, guys. Did you guys believe that Piotr Jan was gonna win? What is the guy in this chat saying? I know, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Like this guy, he just came on here. I don't know if he's trolling or I don't know, like whether he's trying to rage bait. I don't know what's going on, but we're not focused on him, man. We're focused on UFC 323. Let me go fill up my water bottle. I'm thirsty, guys. Just came back from the gym. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. We're gonna do a quick recap of UFC 323, and yeah, we'll call it a day. So let me go fill up my water bottle. I'll be back right now. Yo, we're back, man. We're back. So yeah, chat. Let's talk about it, man. Piazza Jan, he did it, guys. I did the live review. Now I did the live stream, but I mistakenly deleted my live stream, man. I was trying to upload my live stream. Like I did a full 3 hour live stream, chat. I went live from the first card, no, from the first fight on the main card up until the last one. But I don't know how, man. But yeah, I kind of deleted my live reaction. So we're gonna do the recap, guys. But yeah, man, UFC 323. What a card! What a card! I did not expect that. I didn't expect that card to deliver. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a stinger card. I thought Marab was gonna 50-45. My goats, Piazza Jan. I was rooting for Piazza, man. But yeah, man, what a card, guys. Guys, you're gonna have to forgive me for eating on the live stream, guys. I came back from the gym. I am hungry. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day, so you're gonna have to forgive me for that. But yeah, man, solid main card. UFC 323. The prelims, yo, the prelims were insane, guys. The early prelims. What was that fight? That one round fight. Ibo. I don't know that Egyptian guy. He was fighting the guy from Poland. I don't know who those guys were. I've seen Ebo fight before. I was the first time seeing the other guy fight. What a That was the best round one I've ever watched. That was a crazy fight, man. Like I hope both those guys got a bonus. I don't know if they did, but that was yo watching that live at like 2 a.m. in the morning was crazy. That was crazy. The best fights, not the best fights, but the best round one I've ever seen, ever. Rock'em Sock'em. This guy, the other guy was hurt, then the other guy was hurt, then the other guy was throwing, then the other guy was throwing. It was like a bar fight, man. That was insane. That was insane, and I'm happy I got to watch that live. So that was a banger card, man. And also Terrence McKinney versus Chris Duncan. What a war! What a war, man. Terrence McKinney. If you know Terrence McKinney, man, you always know that in that first round, he's going to come out and he's going to fight. He will fight. He will be aggressive. Like he does it every single time, man. Every single time Terrence McKinney's in there. Round one, he goes hard. He does not care about his gas tank. He's here to entertain. Unfortunately, he lost, man. But he did lose to Chris Duncan, so I'm not mad. I like Chris Duncan. I like most of his fights. So, yeah. That was a crazy fight. And then another one on the prelims. There was the lightweight fight. Fazim, the guy from France. Fazim, I forgot his surname, but Fazim and the guy from Aljamain Sterling's team. That was also a cool fight. And then it was the women's fights. Mackenzie, what's her name? Macy Barber. Good to see her back, man. We got to see some in there. So that was cool. But yeah, man, listen. Sorry about that, chats. Again, man, I have to mention that I do have a bit of an internet problem. So yeah, man, listen. Prelims, UFC 323, they delivered, man. My GOAT outside of the top 10. Manuel Torres knocked out Grant Dawson in the first round. Bro, I kept saying Manuel Torres was gonna get it done. Some of you guys, man, were saying that Grant Dawson was gonna wrestle him. I said, nah, man, Manuel Torres is gonna knock him out, and he did just that. Let me tell you this, man. Manuel Torres is a future BMF. He's gonna hold the BMF belts in the next 2 years, and hopefully hold the lightweight belts in the next couple of years as well, man. He's He's such a fun fighter to watch, man. Like there's so many exciting fights for him. In that division. Yeah, man, Manuel Torres, guys. Manuel Torres. So let me read some of the comments, man. Like the comments that are coming in are kind of crazy, bro. The comments coming in are kind of crazy. There's this guy here that was talking about some cheeks. I don't know what's going on. Crazy. I don't know why guys come on here and they come with that gay shit. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Got some weird people out here, guys. Some weird people. And they always come on my stream. They always do this on my stream. I watch other streamers on YouTube as well, and I watch how, I watch their comments as well, and they don't have some of these people that are always on my stream coming on here talking about some gay shit, bro. Like it irritates me. Like I wish I could see some of these people live and give them these fists right in the nose, right in the fucking nose. But enough about that. Shane in the chat, my brother, thank you so much for the support. You're always on the live streams. It means a lot to me. He's saying, I forgot to watch the fights. Woke up thinking Marab won. Checked the results. Refreshed Google 5 times thinking it's a glitch. Long. Nah, man, it was not a glitch. Piotr Yan got it done, man. He got it done. Crazy. Yeah, there was no glitch, man. There was no glitch. Piotr Yan is back on top. I was rooting for him. If you were watching any of the live streams I did earlier during the week, during fight week, during UFC 323 fight week, you would have known that I was rooting for Piotr Yan. I didn't think that he would have anything to offer Marab because of that first fight they had. But man, Piotr came out, man. He came out. He styled on Marab. But I want to mention this, chat. Like Piotr Yan has the best. He's the most skilled. Okay, maybe not most skilled, but I love his fight style. Piotr Yan's fight style is my favorite fight style in the UFC, man. Actually, in fighting, like it's technical, it's fun, it's everything. It's everything. Even his grappling, like his takedowns just like I don't know, they're just unique. You know what I mean? And his striking is out of this world. I've been a Piotr Yan Glazer since 2020, man. So to see him back on top after all these years, after losing to Marab in the first fight, losing to Aljamain the second time, and then getting robbed by Sean O'Malley. To see him at the top, man, it means a lot, chat. It means a lot because I've been riding with Piotr Yan since the beginning, man. I've been riding with Piotr Yan since he knocked out Uriah Faber back at UFC 341. No, UFC 345. UFC 345. That was Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 1. I still remember that fight. That was the first time I watched Marab fight live. Or that was the first time I watched Marab fight live. So since then, man, I've been a big fan. I've been a supporter of his ever since. And to see him get the belt and then go on that horrible losing streak, which was really, really depressing. And then watching him bounce back, man, it's inspiring. It really is, guys. Like, don't ever give up on yourself, man. Like, even if the entire world tells you you're not gonna do this and that, like, Piotr Yan is an example, chat. Like, you gotta work hard. You gotta keep moving forward, and the stars will align at some points, and you will be back on top. So yeah, man, I'm geeked. I'm really geeked, chat. Like that win means a lot to me. Let me go through a few more comments. Hello, iShow Speed. Congratulations on winning Streamer of the Year. I'm iShow Speed now. Now you guys are calling me Speed. I don't even think Speed has a beard, man. I was Anderson Silva. I was Will Smith. I was Charlie Clerk. Now I'm iShow Speed. You guys like trolling me. These comments feel AI generated. They do, man. I feel like somebody might be just, I don't know, man. It might be AI because some of these comments are crazy, and it's always like this. Um, L Rage Baits, yeah, man. This guy IRL saying, I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to read this out loud. But fuck it, man. He's saying I goon to your streams every day, bro. I don't even go live every day, so L Rage Baits. L Rage Baits. Shake just saying, what the hell? You can't believe that comments. I can't believe that goddamn comment, man. IRL. Listen, IRL likes trolling me. He's the guy that he always comes on here and tells me that Charles Oliveira is not the GOAT, and he always wants to debate me on who the GOAT is. Um yeah, man, he's trying to rage bait me. He does it all the time. Shout out to him, man. He's always on the live stream, so I appreciate the support. Even though the comments are kind of weird, but yeah. Ali Reza's Ali Abdulaziz Ali in the chat. I can't read the rest of your name. It's kind of hard to read. But yeah, man, Ali back in the chat saying, as a Yan fan, I am on top of the world. Yeah, man. Yan fans, the hype is real. Not even the hype, man. Like the celebrations are in order. Peter Yan has saved the bantamweight division. The GOAT is back on top. You better recognize, man. Listen. The fact that I doubted Peter Yan, like that's my only regrets. Like I was always gonna support him. I've always supported him in every single fight he's fought. Like since I've watched him fight live, since the first time I've watched him fight, back in 2019, I've always supported him in fights. So seeing him back on top, man, like it means a lot, man. It means after all these years, we're back. We're back. We're so back, man. Bro, I have an idea to make Epstein's Island into a giant McDonald's. Good luck on that, bro. Good luck on that. Bro, I had $50 on Pantoja, man. That was sad, guys. That was sad. I actually like Pantoja, man. Like I relate to his story, his life story. So I like Joshua Van as well, but I was hoping for a fun fight. And it was gonna be a fight, man, until that injury. Pantoja was moving forward. He was not. He was being the aggressor. He was forcing Peter Yan to fight his fights. Then, man, his arm snapped. And crazy thing about that, for some reason, the UFC staff said that it was his shoulder, which is hard to believe because you could see his elbow move. When they played the replay, you could see the elbow shift. So I don't know. I don't understand how they're saying it's the shoulder when you could legit see in the replays, you saw his elbow move, shift sides. So, listen, man, all the best to Pantoja. I hope he rests up. I don't even know if he's gonna come back. I mean, but obviously he's a savage. I mean, he's an animal, so he will come back. But yeah, man, that was sad to watch and painful to watch as well, man. Like, you gotta feel for the man. He was on his way to. I mean, he was already one of the greats, but you know, like he had very very high aspirations. Wanted to beat Demetrius Johnson's record. He was on his way to do that. I really thought that Pantoja was gonna retire with the belt, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't even know what he's gonna look like when he comes back, because that injury, man, like yo, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. This guy IRL is the biggest troll in the comments. IRL is probably the biggest troll out of all of my subscribers, man. Now he's saying, hello, I'm new to this channel. I love you, Kevin Hart. I was Charlie Clerk. I was Anderson Silva. What did he call me earlier on? He called me I Show Speed. Now I'm Kevin Hart. I feel like some of your comments are racist. You tell me I look like every black person in the world. Come on, bro. I'm not even American. You're comparing me to all these American guys. Like, I'm not even American, man. I'm South African, bro. Like, you're not even comparing me to like any of these South African guys or African guys, at least. Now somebody's calling me Kaiser Nuts, calling me guys. Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying trolling me, man. And you better subscribe. You better subscribe. I'm seeing a whole lot of new comments from. I'm seeing a lot of new trolls. So you guys better subscribe, man. Um, Habibi la Bubu, are you Delulu? I don't even know what that means. Um, but yeah, man. Again, happy Monday, chats. I forgot to mention happy Monday. You guys are having a fantastic Monday, even though you guys just decided to come here and troll me. Yeah, man. UFC 323. It's in the books. Last pay-per-view of the year. Last pay-per-view of the ESPN era. Joshua Van is a fraud champ. He even celebrated. That was crazy. Did you see him up on the cage? He went up on the cage and did one of these. He did this emote. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. Like, obviously, man, like a win is a win, but you know, I understand. Like, I understand, man. I mean, at least these guys, they work hard, and a win is a win. And to be honest, man, Joshua Van actually caused that injury. He caught Pantoja's leg and forced Pantoja to kind of just, as he was going towards the ground, stick out his hand, and that's how it broke. But it was crazy seeing him celebrate, man. Pantoja might be out for a year. He definitely, man, even more than a year. More than a year. That's a serious injury, man. I feel like we might see Pantoja at the end of 2027. That's what I feel like. Towards the end of 2027, that's when we might see Pantoja back in there. But again, man, he's an animal. He's a beast. He might come back earlier than that. So expect anything. I love your videos, Kaiser Nats. Trolling's not gonna work. You are Will Smith. I love your videos, LeBron. Do you think DDP is African? I love your videos, Steph Curry. I love your videos, Kanye West. It's not gonna work, chat. It is not gonna work. I know what you're doing. You guys are trying to see me crash out. It's not gonna work. I refuse to crash out, man. I refuse to crash out. It will not work. Who do you got with Charles and Max? Yo, big one. That is a big one. Massive fight, man. UFC 326. The GOAT. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. Charles Oliveira. Submission. But hopefully he knocks out Max Holloway. Kind of crazy, man. I never thought I'd say I'd be wanting to see Max Holloway get knocked out. But if he's in there against my GOAT, I'm always going to root for Charles Oliveira. I don't care who Charles Oliveira fights. I'm always going to root for him. So, yeah, man. I mean, definitely rooting for Charles and not even being biased, man. But I think Charles is I think Charles gets it done, boys. I really do. I think the Bronx gets it done by submission, man. I mean, you know, first of all, Holloway is coming back from a hand injury. He broke his hand. So we don't know what he's gonna look like. But I will be rooting for Charles Oliveira, and I genuinely believe that Charles Oliveira gets it done, man. That's a massive fight. So I hope the UFC stacks that pay-per-view. Because you know, whenever they they have a big fights as the main events, they normally don't stack the pay-per-views, especially for BMF fights, man. Like the last time Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway, it wasn't really like on paper, it wasn't a good pay-per-view, like it wasn't stacked. And then before that, it was obviously UFC 300, so we're not gonna count that one. The BMF belts didn't have its own pay-per-view. But then before that one, it was Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. That wasn't a stacked pay per view as well. Like it wasn't really stacked. Um, so I'm hoping for UFC 326, man. I'm hoping they stack that pay per view. They have to. It's such a massive fight. We need big fights for that pay per view. But yeah, man, I'm going with Charles. Team to Bronx till the end. Till the end, guys. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. It's the same thing with Piotr Yan. The same with DDP. Excuse me. The same with Shama Borton. Till the end, till the wheels fall off, till they decide to retire, man. Diego Lopez, all of those guys, I love them. I love your videos, Tyler the Creator. I love your videos, Mbappe. The rage baits will not work. Sorry, not sorry. Hello, where are you from? That's a comment from Nilesh. From South Africa, man. South Africa, Durban, South Africa, born and raised. Yeah. Skibidi Diddy Riz saying, bruv, I don't even know why they set up Lopez against Volk. It should be Ivlov or the UK guy, Lerone Murphy. Listen, the fact that you don't even know who the UK guy is speaks volumes to why they chose Lopez. And tell me who was the last person Mosva fought. Matter of fact, tell me Mosva's last 3 fights. Tell me his last 3 fights. No one cares about those guys. Diego Lopez is the only guy in the top 5 that's on a win streak. Okay, not on a win streak. He's the only guy in the top 5 that has a win over a ranked opponent. The only guy. You know what I mean? So, plus he's a superstar. Plus, you know what I mean? He's by far the most exciting featherweight in the world. He's literally saving the featherweight division by himself. Diego Lopez saving the featherweight division. So the fact that some people they're pissed at Diego Lopez getting the title shots, that speaks volumes to how big of a superstar Diego Lopez is. Because whether whether you like that this fight is happening or you hate that this fight is happening, the UFC doesn't care. The UFC cares about you reacting. The fact that there's so many people hating on this fight happening tells you that a lot of people are gonna be watching this fight because so many people care. Diego Lopez is a star, man. He deserves the title shots. You know, he went to war with Volkanovski, came back and knocked out John Silver when John Silver looked unbeatable. You know what I mean? Who was the last guy the UK guy fought? You guys don't even know Lerone Murphy by name. He beats that Bellator guy, Aaron Pico. That's not gonna give him the title shots. Yes, that was a nice KO, one of the best KOs ever, but that's not gonna get you title shots. You know what I mean? And as for Mosva, no one cares about Mosva, man. No one cares about Mosva. Pull out of the Aaron Pico fights. I don't know who he last fought. I don't know his last 3 wins. And to be honest, I don't care about him. You know what I mean? To be honest, man, I felt like with the Volk fights, it was either going to be Lopez or Yair Rodriguez. So I feel like Diego Lopez makes the most sense. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm happy about that fight. Like, I loved that fight back at UFC 314. So I'm excited to see them run it back. It's going to be a banger, man. Diego Lopez sucks. He got whooped by Ivlov. That was on short notice. He gave Mosva the hardest fights of his life on like 3 days notice. You know what I mean? And he didn't get whooped by Mosva. He ran out of time. If that fight was 5 rounds, I guarantee you now, Diego Lopez would have won. So seeing some Diego Lopez hates is actually insane, man. Like, I never thought I would ever see Diego Lopez hates. When all the guy does is put on bangers after bangers after bangers. All he does is have exciting fights. So the fact that he's getting hates is legit kind of crazy to me. It's crazy. I love your videos, Mike Tyson. So I kind of look like Prime Mike now. I mean, I am trying to look like Prime Mike. Like I'm in the gym working out, trying to build some muscle mass. I mean, the shoulders coming in. You know what I mean? The muscles are coming in. So yeah, I'm on my way to becoming or looking like Prime Mike. Creatine. He was losing against Silver. Which Silver? No! Bruh, even if he was losing, it doesn't matter. Silver still got knocked the fuck out. So it doesn't matter, man. Who cares? Who cares? Who got KO'd? Who got KO'd? How can you say the guy was losing when he's not the one that got KO'd? Who got KO'd in that fight? You tell me. Who got knocked out? Come on. We're not gonna tolerate Diego Lopez hate. We're not tolerating that, man. Come on. Guy's an animal, man. Come on, man. He gives us banger fights whenever he's in there. Um Lucky shots. How can you shot that sets up perfectly? He set up that shots like that spinning elbow. He set it up properly. So I don't understand why he's bruh. Bruh. I don't understand why you guys are hating on Diego Lopez, man. This is crazy. This is insane. I never in my life thought I would ever see any Diego Lopez hates. After he saved so many pay-per-views for you, and you guys are hating on him. Gives us banger fights whenever he's in there. Chose to go to war with Volkanovski when he could have a boring fights and took it to the ground and submitted Volkanovski easily. But he made it a war for you and me and everyone else that loves the UFC. So it's kind of crazy seeing Diego Lopez hates. Manny Pacquiao or Mayweather. I guess I would say Mayweather because Mayweather won. But I'm more of a Manny Pacquiao fan. I think he's a fun fighter, and would have loved, bro. I would have loved to have gotten. It would have been awesome if you would have gotten Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather back in 2022. I think it was. They were trying to make that fight. I don't know where it went wrong. Probably the UFC didn't allow McGregor to go and fight. But yeah, man, love Manny Pacquiao. Joshua Van is getting choked out by Tatsuro Taira. Remember this. I'm happy. Thank you. I'm happy. Thank you. If you know, you know. Definitely, man. I mean, if he was able to ground and pound Brandon Moreno, who is still in his prime, man, unless Joshua Van knocks him out or catches him, then definitely Tatsuro Taira is either gonna ground and pound him or knock him out. Not knock him out, I mean submit him. I'm happy, thank you. It's not even a perfect shot. Silva was full of adrenaline. He tried to finish the fight fast. It doesn't matter. He still got knocked out. You're not getting it, bro. You're not getting it. It doesn't matter whether you think it was a lucky shot or whatever you think, however you look at that fight, it doesn't matter. Silva got knocked out by the featherweight GOAT, Diego Lopez. Accept it. He's knocking out Volkanovski in his retirement fights next year. UFC 325. It's happening. Diego Lopez is getting the belt. Whether you like it or not, accept it, bro. It's happening. Diego Lopez knocks out Volk. UFC 325. It's happening. Someone clip this. Someone clip this. Someone in the chat clip this and send it to me after Diego Lopez wins the belt. After knocking out Volk. Someone clip this, man. This is crazy, guys. I never in my life thought I would ever read comments that are just negative about Diego Lopez. This is crazy. Crazy. Nobody checks the grappling. Van is getting mauled. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Van on the ground. To be honest, man, I've never really watched too much Van fights. He really rose to the top of the division. Fought on a couple of prelims. So I haven't watched. But I remember watching him fights at the Sphere I remember watching fights at the Sphere, and I became a fan. Like that was a war against that guy he fought, that Mexican guy. So and then obviously the Brandon Royval fight. That was amazing, man. Contender for fight of the year. So yeah, Skibidi Diddy Riz saying, "You see, this is peak rage bait." Obviously is, man, and it's working because I'm not tolerating any Diego Lopez hate, man. I refuse to tolerate it, bro. No way, no way, no way. That's my featherweight goat, man. That is my featherweight goat. Bro, if you ain't knocking out Vok though, it's gonna happen. So I'm saying, guys, clip this, clip it. It's happening. Diego Lopez knocks out Volkanovski in his retirement fights. That's gonna be that's gonna be the headline after UFC 325. Volkanovski retires at 38 after getting knocked out by the GOAT, Diego Lopez. Wow. Wow. Who you got? Islam versus Ilya, bro. Bro, I feel like I've been talking about this for so long. Yeah, man. Shout out to Rafai in the chats. I've got Ilya, man. Nah, I've got Islam Makachev by submission. Islam Makachev by submission, easily, especially if it's at one round game of Makachev is just like at the highest level, and he submits him. He submits Ilya Topuria. But first, man, Ilya Topuria has to fight the winner of Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. I'd love to see Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett, man. I don't see the Paddy Pimblett. I don't like Paddy Pimblett for me is not an exciting fighter, man. Like I love Justin Gaethje, bro. I love his fight style, and I'd love to see how his fight style works against Ilya Topuria. Obviously, he gets knocked out, but it would be fun for however long that fight lasts. I do think that Gaethje is gonna win at UFC 324, and then UFC White House, man, main events: Justin Gaethje versus Toptoro. I feel like it might happen. Paddy submitting Gaethje. I mean, maybe he catches him with the heel hook or something. I don't know, but I'll be rooting for Justin Gaethje, man. But again, chat, yo, listen, this live stream was specifically for Peter Yan, UFC 323 recap. We're celebrating Peter Yan, man. He did it. He did it. He did it. Saved the division from Rob. Got it done. 9 pay-per-view, prelims, insane. Early prelims, crazy. Pay-per-view, man. Peyton Tablet versus Henry Cejudo delivered. Obviously, the main event, man. Main events. Peter Yan is back in his prime again. Great to see. Bogdan versus Jan Blakovic. That was also a fun fight. Crazy that it ended in a draw, but it was also a cool fight, man. But yeah, guys, what a pay-per-view to end the year, man. Unfortunately, this week we're getting Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape, and we don't even know if Manel Kape is gonna show up. We don't even know. But the fact that the last card of the year is in the Apex breaks my heart. And that we're gonna have to wait for 6 weeks. 6 weeks until the next pay-per-view. Until the next fight night. Crazy. That is an entire training camp. So yeah, man, that's crazy. But at least when the UFC does come back, we're getting back-to-back pay-per-views. So I'm excited about that. What else, man? Yeah, man, Peter Yan did it. Yan did it, man. He did it. Back on top. 2025, man. What a year, 2025. We saw Shama get the belt back. Volk got the belt back. Charles Oliveira won a fight. Watching Alex Pereira and Charles Oliveira win fights back to back. That was insane, man. Back to back weekends. That was nice. Jerry Prohaska, man. Jerry Prohaska, what a year. Knockouts. Jerry knockouts. Jamal Hill came back, knocked out Khalil Roundtree in an insane war. And Marab, man. Listen, shout out to Marab, man. Shout out to Marab. Even though he did lose, man, but what a year he's had. Marab, man, he became such an amazing, such an entertaining fighter, bro. Even on the mic as well. Like on the mic, he's been carrying a lot of press conferences throughout this year, and his fights have been delivering. I'm actually a fan of his, proudly. You know, like I was one of the biggest Marab haters last year. And this year, man, I'm a Marab Glazer. Like that fight against Umar Nurmagomedov was insane. Came back June, submitted Sean O'Malley. Came back, had a war against Corey Sandhagen, almost knocked him out. Came back again when he did not have to. Came back again. I love guys that always pursue history, pursue being in the record books. So for that, man, not only does he have my respects, but he's always had my respects. Every UFC fighter has my respect, but man, like Marab, like it's up there. You know what I mean? Like up there. So yeah, man, had a war against Peter Yan when he did not have to. You know, he didn't have to fight last week, but he did it for us. I came up short, but I guess up next is the trilogy, man. It's the trilogy. Marab versus Peter Yan 3. Cannot wait. What's bro yapping about? Yeah, man. I'm a big yapper, chat. I go on and on and on. I mean, listen. If you guys think I yap too much, I can just keep quiet, man. And you guys can just watch me. You guys want to look at me? That's all cool. I could do that as well, man. The Cape Crusader. He yaps too much. That's his issue. I guess so, man. The only here Rob, man. I don't even know what that comment is. But listen, chat. Yeah, man. I wasn't planning on going live long. I just came on here. I had to glaze Marab. Nah, hate to glaze. Came on the live, man. I had to glaze Peter Yan. He got the belt back. A great day for all the Peter Yan fans. A great week for. I'm wishing all the Peter Yan fans a great week, and I'm wishing all the Charles Oliveira fans a great week. And this guy Diddy in the chats. I hope you have a bad week. Just for that comment, alone, I'm hoping you have a bad week. We're not dissing Charles Oliveira on the live stream, so I'm gonna skip your comments. Yeah. Marab is still arguably the bantamweight GOAT. In my books, he is. In my books, he is, man. But to be honest, chats, I feel like the bantamweight GOAT discussion is gonna end when Marab and Peter Yan do it for a third time. I feel like the winner of that fight wins the bantamweight GOAT discussion. But right now, for me, man, it's still Marab. Like ran through the division, insane activity. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me, chats. It's gonna be it for me. Again, man, I am on Discord, I am on TikTok, I am on Instagram, and if I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but if any of you guys do want to donate, I've asked a couple questions as to how you can donate. I am on Buy Me a Coffee. It's an app where you can donate. So if you would like to, man, the link is up above. The link is in the bio, and yeah, man, you can donate if you want to. And also do make sure you follow me on all the other socials as well. Yeah, man, I'll go live probably on Wednesday. Not even probably, I will go live on Wednesday. We'll probably discuss the fights that have been announced, and also UFC 325, man. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis. And Rafael Fiziev versus Mario what's his name, Rufy, the guy from the Fighting Nerds. Crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. So UFC 3 getting listen chats, getting UFC 324 and UFC 325, getting to watch Patty Pimblett, Justin Gaethje, Volkanovski, and Diego Lopez, Dan Hooker, Benoit Saint-Denis, John Silver, Arnold Allen, Umar Nurmagomedov, Figueiredo, Derek Lewis, Waldo Acosta, Rafael Fiziev, Rufy, all of those guys in the span of 2 weeks. I can't wait. I cannot wait. This feels like, those 2 weeks are gonna feel like, or leading into those 2 weeks is gonna feel like, remember when we got back-to-back pay-per-views when the UFC went to Abu Dhabi and then they went to Madison Square Garden the week after. I think it was UFC 267, UFC 268. It's giving those. It is giving those vibes, man. It's giving those UFC 367, UFC 368 vibes. So it's gonna be amazing, man. That is gonna be amazing. Again, chat, man. Yo, listen. Thank you so much, W Stream. As much as I got trolled, some of the rage bait worked, but most didn't. We'll do it again on Wednesday, man. I think Figueiredo needs to retire. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think he's got more left in the tank. But yeah, man. As always, it's Zar-Kombat. W Stream. We'll do it again on Wednesday, chats. Peace. Thank you.